Behind me are 7 diehard NBA fans, each repping their squad. Their goal? Agree on who has the most toxic NBA fan base. Spots 1 through 7 are ranked from most to least toxic. We have polled the Clash audience to determine the most toxic NBA fan bases. If they can match your rankings based on our latest Clash polls, they walk away with $1,000 each. Welcome to Rank Yourself.
All right, look, I'm gonna just put it out there. You gotta be number one, bro.
Yeah, I hate the Lakers too.
I think just from off rip, we need to just swap you two. Even if we haven't figured out the first two.
What? I'm not number one toxic?
That's the point. It's from most to least. So you would be least toxic. Boston and LA are top 2.
Well, it makes sense that the
No,
Heat came top three.
I'm not gonna lie though. Like Boston is toxic, but the Knicks.
Yeah.
The Knicks have been toxic ever since they started winning again.
We can agree that the 3 need to be the front runners. Miami needs to be at the tail end. Just to start off, you two should.
You want to go ahead swap now?
Yeah.
Sure, I mean,
All right.
but you got to be up there too.
Let's bring Philly up here. Too.
All right, let's go.
What you mean bring me up there?
This is what I agree with you guys here. I think
We're in the right direction.
we're in the right direction. Now, if we're gonna go now to start putting people in order, I think the Lakers are really beloved. Like they're the popular team throughout the world. But there's a lot to hate on about them and the way that their fan base behaves, right? So even when they get players, they still complain. Even when they get close to winning, they still complain. The most toxic team and the most toxic fan base are the Los Angeles Lakers. They whine, they cry, they complain, and they expect to get every good player once they become available. So I think LA is a little bit more toxic than Boston. I think Boston, you got clam chowder in the city. People, they find things to like.
Not clam chowder.
Listen, that's my favorite soup.
I mean,
Hollywood is toxic, though. So I think they're above the Celtics.
They've won a championship more recently too. So, that's a good thing.
That's why they're more happy.
1, 2, 3. I don't know about you.
well, you got to be in front of him for sure.
No, I don't. The
Philly's
Sixers,
the worst,
the Sixers
bro.
are fine.
Philly fans are the worst.
The Warriors are getting away with something here. Look, I'm a Curry guy at the end of the day. I like the Warriors a lot, but they got toxic fans too. So I think that the Warriors could potentially be in the conversation with the top. That's all I'm going to say.
Absolutely.
Why would you consider them toxic, though?
I think when you've won a lot of times recently, things get crazy. It goes
And they've
through your
only
head
won
and you get
recently.
toxic.
Before 2014, they had 10 fans. I'm
Why are
telling
we
you.
talking about 2014?
My fault.
Leave that out of it.
You're right. 10 fans.
I get what you're saying. We win a lot.
Yeah.
So the fans expect
And
a
not
lot.
much
Correct.
anymore, so you guys are going to be a little upset.
Wow.
Yikes.
So
you do the order.
do
I'm
y'all
not sure
do y'all
right
feel like this order is like good?
So far?
I don't think
No.
so.
No.
You're asking
I
me
think
over
we-
here.
I should be
No, you got to go.
gotta
Yeah,
go
you
there.
got to go
Let's
that way.
switch with New York.
And
Let's switch
go
with
to.
New York.
All right, let's switch.
Yeah. Well, whoa, you don't go too far.
Yeah, right.
So are you going to do your order?
So let's get in a line real quick. Put you right there, and let's get y'all two like over here.
You gotta touch my shoulder.
That's a toxic fan right there, bro.
No,
All right, something about this doesn't feel right.
Yeah,
though.
New York at the end is horrible.
Right.
It has to be
New
closer.
York is so toxic.
I couldn't even sleep.
You
last
saying
night.
that as a Boston fan is crazy. I think a lot of people could mistake passion and really, really loving a team. People could mistake that for toxicity, but it really depends. Like, I would say there's a lot of fan bases here that are way more toxic. Every single person counted the Knicks out. That's toxicity right there. You guys aren't even entertaining
You know
the
what?
arguments there.
You're
right
so
now.
right. I think I belong at the end.
But seriously, like, it's a mob outside MSG after every game. You guys could beat a team that's 10-72, and you guys are breaking cars and shit.
Does toxicity equal celebrating a win?
Federal offenses aren't passion. Like, you
right.
can be
I
passionate,
would
be like, yeah, we
I
won.
agree.
Watch any video online of you guys after a mediocre win and the city's on fire. It looks like Batman needs to come down.
Hold on.
and
We
save
all
the city.
seen the movie Celtic Pride, and we all know how that ended for the star player of the Utah Jazz. Boston fans are synonymous for just being super hateful, super nasty to people, super argumentative. I don't
Not
think
to
that
that.
you're in a position to just be pointing fingers at people being
Okay.
like criminals or anything like that. Right?
I mean, everybody thinks we're probably the most toxic. Just a bunch of haters, man. They hate us because they ain't us.
I think Golden State, Miami, and Dallas is definitely. I would probably just switch you two. Let me just get you here,
No, I agree
Get you
with that
here.
100%.
and
I mean, me personally, I think me and him should switch.
you and who?
New York.
No,
I wouldn't
not
do
at
that.
all.
No, not at all. I think that we're here.
I appreciate that.
I think we're close. I gotta remix. I gotta remix a few things. I gotta change Boston and LA. I think there's a lot more people who are toxic in Los Angeles, because Boston in recent history, there's not that many things to celebrate. You got 2 rings in like the past 15 years, so I think the fans have been pretty content with not winning consistently. LA, you guys, like I said, are the most spoiled fan base. So you always want more. You got LeBron, then you had to get greedy, and you've been gifted Luka, and then you wanted a center with it.
Speaking of Luka, Mavericks fan, yeah, man, I'm gonna be honest. You guys are terrible. Like, you guys genuinely are angry and evil.
Okay, you changed my mind. So this is what I'm gonna do. Let me go here.
I like that.
Now you're in Miami. Y'all have nothing to complain about. Stephen A. Smith loves it down there. He's a Knicks fan, so it's nothing to complain about.
The Heat fans have to be the least toxic just because we got the beach right there. We got the actual heat in Florida. There's nothing better than the city of Miami.
Now I want to switch Philly and New York.
I don't disagree with that, but he needs to be higher. I'm sorry.
Who?
Knicks fans, man.
Oh,
They're
yeah.
brutal, man.
You're
Okay,
right.
you're spinning.
right.
Now, I'm going to just put myself right here, okay? Because we have a lot to look forward to every single year that
That's
Steph is
honesty,
healthy.
man. I like
This
that.
this is my order.
I don't know what's
what y'all
honest
think.
about that. Similar to what he was saying about LA, I agree. Similar to what he was saying about New York, I agree. Golden State is not hated like that. I don't think that their fans hate the team. I don't think that they're toxic to other people. I think that you definitely need to switch back with Boston.
There's just nothing to hate on the Warriors about. They play the best brand of basketball ever. They have one of the best basketball players ever who plays the game the right way. And all they're about is pushing the game of basketball forward.
I would say
My
all.
personal opinion.
I think Warriors fans
Boston has to be top 3.
It has to be
All right,
top 3.
I digress. I'll go
It
with the
has to
crew.
be top 3.
What
not
do we do
comparable.
that's
Draymond
toxic?
was gonna come. No.
What do we do that's
Nobody
toxic?
was
Say it. Go ahead.
Look,
What is toxic?
Boston's gonna hype up all the championships. You guys have
That's
won
not
titles
toxicity.
in the last
Passion.
40 years.
And we have the most in the NBA, and that's passion.
I think we should switch, personally. I think we should switch.
Another thing I'll say about the Knicks being toxic, I've been to a lot of Knicks games working in the city, and a lot of people leave games early when they're not winning. You know, that is toxicity.
That's
There's no
because
passion.
our
Plastic
subways are
fans.
packed.
The
That's
traffic.
our subways
Everybody
are packed.
has packed things after games. Like, you're not different. Everybody
No.
got 18,000 people in a stadium.
Whoa, hey, the Garden
Knicks
is different.
fans are
the real
I'll
Garden.
say.
Okay,
the Sixers, we were
plastic
terrible.
fans.
The Sixers, we were terrible this season, and we had the top 2 attendance in the league.
I respect
That's because
that.
they was coming across the street from the Philadelphia Eagles game.
Oh, no.
Hey, come
whole
on.
lot.
I will give Sixers fans
No.
that. They're passionate.
We
They're
are.
loyal.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Let me just say something about Sixers fans while we're here.
Okay.
You know, we had the tight first-round series last year.
Right. Yep.
Sixers fans are brutal. But we have to think of it, what the task is at hand. Right? And this is voting on toxicity. And the poll just happened. The poll just voted.
Right.
Sixers had a pretty bad year. I don't think that's fresh on people's minds. I think you're in a proper spot, personally.
76ers fans are the least toxic in my eyes because I feel like a lot of people confuse passion with toxicity, and I think we're just so passionate for the game and we have a high standard for our players.
I agree with that.
I agree.
I don't think this is bad.
I don't think this is bad.
This is not bad, but
Especially-
I feel like Boston should definitely be here because there's no way LA is more toxic than Boston.
You gotta have some accountability, man. You gotta have some accountability. Like,
When you guys got Luka, everybody's like, oh, they win in the finals. We're winning the finals. You don't win the finals, like, oh, we got to get Giannis now. Like, what do you need?
Put us in the position you think we should be.
right. I don't think
I
it's
would be
hard.
comfortable with moving Boston. Let's just switch you guys here.
Damn, you're number
Matter
one.
of fact,
still? That's
I'm just gonna put you on this side, slide you to the left side. Wow. I could live with this. There's just something about Boston. I'm not gonna throw shade at the city, but I would just say the Celtics, you booed Ray Allen. I'm not
I'm
happy,
sure
but we're
you
trying to
could
get
live
them.
with it, but our pockets won't be able to live with it when we fail because,
You know what?
because you're not first.
I agree.
This is good. This is okay. This is good. This
guys
is
If my grandfather was voting on this list, this would be fire.
okay. You
right?
convinced me. You convinced me. I think this is. I think we got it right here. I think we got
This?
it right. Yes.
I'm okay with that.
Because
I'm okay with
all
that.
your
I'm okay
comments
with that.
were mad toxic.
You're-
Everything that you said has only
You're right.
shifted my mind.
I am
for
the
the person.
sole
He come for the
representative
person.
of the whole
I'm
fan
toxic.
base.
And maybe
right now,
I gotta get out of here too.
All right, let's switch.
In that case,
So I think
That's a good point.
I feel like
I
Philly
don't
definitely
know.
gotta
Good
come up.
job.
I feel like this is all right.
There's a wild.
last thing
There's
I'll-
a wild card in here.
The last thing I will say, for now, is that I feel like people hate on teams when they're relevant, and I think the Lakers are the most relevant team probably in the world. And I think naturally people are going to think they're more toxic and hate on them
That's
and
what
vote
I'm
for
saying.
them.
I think
so they need to be number
I think
one.
Lakers need
I
to be
agree.
one.
How do
you guys
I think
feel about
Lakers
that?
need
I
to be
think
one.
you gotta be
Like
number
we're
one.
not
Lakers
as
gotta
relevant
be.
as them. Like, I'm sorry guys. Sorry everybody in Dorchester and in Boston. I'm sorry y'all, but we're not as relevant.
But
as them.
Boston
They got more
as a
haters.
But Boston as a city, like your fan base is more likely to just hate in general.
Right.
Like y'all were hating on Bill Russell.
No, okay, no. I
yeah.
gotta put a stop.
That's
to that.
100% true.
That is
Anyways,
insane.
how are we feeling? What's our biggest hang up here?
Disrespected.
The last
It's
two.
honestly
Lakers.
Boston.
not about like you
Boston.
personally. Like
I'm
thinking it's
stuck
Boston,
here.
right?
I'm stuck
So
here.
you're
I
good.
think we're good. I
I'm
think we hit it
I'm very
right
comfy.
over here.
I think the Lakers got to be one. I'm
pretty good.
Lakers gotta be
I had to
one.
listen to
It's
a
a
whole
trap.
season
It's a
this
trap.
year of
It's a
Austin
trap.
Reeves being the best third option in the NBA. I mean, if that's not toxic, I don't know.
We
what
had
it
just
is.
all agreed that the Lakers are number one. What changed?
Lakers are
Hold on, let's go one by one. Who's the most toxic? Lakers. You've agreed one of these two. You think?
Yeah.
Yes.
All right. Who do you think?
Lakers. The Lakers have the most toxic fan base because they have unrealistic expectations
Okay.
every single year.
I'm gonna say Boston.
15.
And why?
More so just because of the past. Just all the time they boo their players. We support them.
It's got to be the Lakers. Just completely delusional.
2-1.
fan base, yeah.
Joel.
Lakers.
You said that with
3-1.
It's Boston, and they don't just hate the Celtics. They hate on every sport, every team.
That's true.
You just
it's
don't know
hate-
ball. Okay.
It's a hateful place.
Yeah, I would have to agree with Boston for the same similar reasons.
Thank you.
I'm gonna say the Lakers just because their fans are everywhere. They're always fighting.
Well, sounds like we're gonna do a little swap.
Oh my
You
God.
guys got to swap though, man.
I
How you guys
can't-
feel about that?
I can't.
I'm not gonna be able to
get-
do it.
I
Look,
can't
what's
get
going on?
But
jiggy.
you gotta listen to the Mavs.
I'm not going to be able to
Just
sleep
gotta
tonight
try
if
it.
you don't move.
I
Are you
can't
guys
get
sure?
jiggy. I
Because
can't get jiggy
this
with
is
that.
$1,000.
Shot
This is
deal.
all I'll say. There's a few moves that need to be made.
Oh,
Let's go switch it. Let's go switch it on back.
All right,
That's what I'm
let's,
telling. I'm telling
Instead
y'all
of
it's
few
right
moves,
here.
It should be
I
right
was
here.
Lakers. I used to say Lakers won, but I changed my mind.
He woke up.
The
He saw
hate
light.
of Boston
He
and
saw
just
light.
the history of hate is so strong. You know what I'm
no.
saying?
If we're wrong somewhere, I think it would be there. I think you're right.
I agree with you, Heat.
Similar to what he just said about the Knicks fans during the playoffs and how they behave. It's again, it's not that I'm against it. It's just it would be considered more highly toxic than what Philadelphia fans are doing. So
Okay.
as a New Yorker, I'm fine with New York 3. I'm fine with you 4. I think that there's too much love affair for Steph Curry for him to be.
Yeah, but they have Draymond. Everybody hates Draymond. I love Draymond.
Not enough.
I love you, Draymond.
Not enough.
I personally
Not
love
enough.
you, but
Listen,
Draymond's got a lot of haters.
There is
He
no
does,
yin,
but not enough.
there is no yin without the yang. Life is about balance.
Yo.
The goodness in Steph brings out
Okay.
the greatness in Draymond.
Okay,
We got to bring
So
on this
listen,
where
we
does
out here-
Kevin Durant fit in that formula? Because a lot of people hated that too. That move
KD
kind of people thought that move ruined the NBA.
But not
If
this
he
fan
was
base.
currently on the team, then we would have a different conversation. But currently, right
Does
now,
that not linger at all?
the
No,
energy
not at all.
on
not,
that
not, not from,
almost a
not from the
decade
Bay.
old
now.
When,
Getting a different
Steph,
energy.
when Steph came
Jimmy
back,
Butler's got a lot of haters too.
but the fan base is happy with Jimmy. When he
Right.
first got there, I was
it's
looking at the
playoff time, so
reactions.
it's playoff Jimmy. People are
Yeah.
in love right now.
And he
But
delivered.
you got to consider that the people that are voting on this are going to be biased. There's going to be a lot of hate votes, right? And if somebody hates Jimmy Butler and hates Kevin Durant and hates Draymond Green, they're going to hate vote for the Warriors.
A lot of
The most
people don't
toxic-
know ball for real.
Right. I think we can have a couple more people try the order too.
Okay.
Who hasn't tried an order yet that wants to?
Keep in mind, we were close though.
We were close, but we
he
needed
said
a
some
couple
changes.
moves.
I like this. Like I
I
like
don't.
this.
This is
I think the Warriors are being overlooked. And again,
I agree.
I love the Warriors, but you got to think of it as people are voting on this poll and who's been the big story of the NBA for the past decade. It's been the Warriors, right? And they're going to get a reaction out of people.
Yeah. True.
They're going to get a lot of haters. They're going to get a lot of people who votes. Whereas the Sixers haven't been as relevant recently.
But-
So I feel like in
Alright,
terms of the poll,
again,
That's fair.
do
I feel like
people-
we could swap you two.
we keep
personally.
making the same mistake. Do people hate the Warriors or are their fans toxic?
Right.
That's the question.
But if
Right.
you hate a team, you're going to say they're toxic just because you hate them.
that's horrible.
But it's
Yeah,
true.
that's what I
So
think
hold
it
on.
is.
So
That's
hold on. I
horrible.
think I have a thought here.
Okay.
I'm gonna move you up respectfully. I love you, dude. But
I'm over.
yeah, you're gonna move
They
down.
haven't had an incident in a
You're
while.
gonna be second.
Philadelphia.
Right? That's
Oh,
cute. I
okay.
can do that. I can do that.
Okay.
I like being next to New York. I feel like that. That's decent.
I'm gonna swap you two guys.
Okay, now I'm with you here.
Actually, no, you're gonna stay in first. Oh my God, can you? And I think this is it.
Because also, and I'll point this out, think of like the most hated player in the league, LeBron James.
Yeah, no, it's fair.
That's a very
And I think-
valid
I think
point.
people are jealous too of the Luka trade. Probably they think they might. I don't think the NBA is rigged, but they might think the NBA is rigged. So they're gonna hate on the Lakers.
They
more.
hate LeBron, and he's the
That's-
GOAT.
That's true.
Okay.
That's true. I was gonna
I
say
think they might feel bad for the Mavs, so that's why I think they're
I'm,
last.
I'm
why
with,
they put it
I,
in
I
the
think
left.
we're
I
I
can see
think we're close. I think we just got to switch. I think we have to go back to this. I
what?
think
wanna go
Philly
back to-
fans are literally they're known for toxicity. Like
Yes.
we can't
That's what I'm-
undervalue that.
But I think in the NBA, people hate on the winning teams a lot of the times, and I think you four are very strong, and us are kind of going to be forgotten about.
But Philly hates
I
on
feel like we
everything.
gotta switch.
There you
Thank
go.
you.
And
Thank
then
you.
swap this.
No.
No. Oh no.
Right here.
Bring him back.
Right here.
And then you gotta get you.
No, I feel like this is perfect.
There's deep rooted. This is like known that Philly fans are toxic. The same way it's deep rooted that Boston fans are very toxic.
Yeah, but they're just
I'm
not
hearing you.
relevant right now.
I'm hearing you.
Like the people that are voting on this poll probably don't even remember y'all in the league.
Right.
Respectfully.
I think you got to swap.
We got to
these two.
separate. We got to.
Yeah, I
Go
think
back
so.
to what-
I think
It's a
Boston.
consensus.
How is
won.
this different from what we had?
a
Is it
consensus.
just the two of you are different?
Yeah, and that counts.
But that
You
was
said we had a few moves to go.
historical.
But he said we had a few moves to go.
right. And
So if we're making one move, that's not enough.
No, we made 2 moves.
I feel like he should stay first, second, third, fourth. I feel like that's
man. Keep
Get
the
in-
Lakers
Can
second.
we get in line? Can we get in line?
All right, let's get in line. Let's check it out.
I think this is off. You said
take
a
a little
few
vote?
moves, we made one move.
Right, that's what I'm saying,
Wait,
bro.
give me two.
He would not.
Were you
he
just
would not
were
say
you
that
just
if the
first?
only move was
You
right.
were
No,
just
that-
first.
Was I not?
No, I think
Switch
I was
the
first.
ends.
He was
too.
just first.
Oh, I'm tripping.
Yeah,
my
we
bad.
switched
Okay, yeah. So that's 2 moves.
We think this is it?
I would say if it were up to me, I would switch Lakers and Celtics, and I would switch Heat and Mavs. I think Mavs got to get the boost after the season.
I agree with him, man. Y'all gotta go. Y'all gotta switch.
I think we're golden here. I think we're golden here.
I'm in notice.
All right.
Hey, what Steph do when it's over? How you do that?
So,
Night,
yo,
night.
all right, we're locked in. This is finalized. There's no turning back now. The 7th most toxic fan base could be over right here,
Oh, yeah.
but it's not. The Dallas Mavericks.
All right. Hey.
Good job, team. Good job, team. Good job, team. I got lucky. All right.
Coming in at
I
number
got
6. 484 votes. Dallas at 429. The Miami Heat.
2 for 2.
All right, 2 for 2. Let's go.
Coming in at number 5 with 535 votes.
Nervous.
It's not you.
The Golden State Warriors.
Okay. All right. Okay. Everything I took a stance on, I was.
That's
Okay.
insane.
All right. Why you speak Spanish?
Come on, Philly.
Just started
say
speaking
more.
a different language.
At 4th with 585 votes. The Philadelphia 76ers.
No way.
The cheesesteak.
3 down.
My heart was beating.
This is where it gets ugly. This is where it gets ugly.
These are the big 3 markets. So these are the big 3
At
markets.
3rd with
Big three teams.
713 votes. The New York Knicks.
It's the only time you cheer for the Knicks.
We really disagree. This is where we really
is
disagree,
it.
y'all.
Yeah, this is
Alright,
this
this
is
is
big.
First
This
place
is the
had
one.
779 votes.
Let's get this money.
Second place had 749 votes.
Bring it
The
in.
second most toxic fan base.
This is it right here.
I'm sorry, gentlemen. The Los Angeles.
I told you.
Good job.
We're tied.
Historical hate. Good job.
All right, that does it for the first edition of Rank Yourselves, where these boys won a perfect 7 for 7, taking home $1,000 each, heavily taxed by New York State laws. And if y'all want to participate in our next poll, just follow us on Instagram and catch the action.